Hello, crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. It is great to see you all. Um, come right in. Come right in. See what I've been working on. And here it is. Here it is. It's called the Retro Positive Vibe Junk Journal. And it is... Oh, well, last time I showed this, it was going to be on a different cover, but I went back to the original. This took a lot of twists and turns. It finally ended up, she ended up right here. This is her home. This sash is tied on with a ball pin, which I will pin it right now. It's made from a box, this journal, and fabric around it, different kinds of fabrics. Sari silk sash. The dangle is a necklace. Beaded necklace. And it's a long one. See, there's the closure. And this, she is from the Collage Soup book. She has a daisy. She's laminated. Okay, this journal is about it is, what did I say it was? It's about 8 by 7. Oh, what is it again? I can tell by these because these are 9 by 6. So I would say, yeah, it's about 9 by 7 with a 1.5-inch spine, approximately. Okay, let's look right inside. This is everything 70s, boho. It's all about the vibe and the color, the music, the culture, not the culture. It's more like the colors, the positive energy. So right in here, I put a pocket. This came from Louise W. Designs. I will link her channel. This is a tag I made. Journaling card tag right here. It's not really retro, but Burning Man. Well, it's not even Burning Man. This is supposed to be fire dancing. It reminds me of Burning Man. I've never been there, but I don't know. It reminds me of retro. It just fits in this book. Love the world as your own self, then you can truly care for all things. This is a picture of the earth. So all the pages have come from all different areas of my stash. All different sources. F for freedom. Free spirit. Fear is what stops you. Courage is what keeps you going. This reminds me of the playa of Burning Man. Once again, never been there. And I think this came from an Australian book. I have little charms here. Taps. This one is a peace sign and a heart. This came from a tie-dye book. These curtains. And it's a spot. It's a tuck spot. Goes right in there. Peace and love. Louise W. Designs. I used some of the ephemera she sent me. This I made. You can cut it all into tags if you want. Stenciled on it. Hot air balloons. I should mention this is very eclectic too. Here's a Brazil agate. I don't know if it's actually from Brazil. This was given to me and they bought it at a yard sale, I believe. So that's what it said on it. Cool purple paper. As you can tell, I had a lot of fun making this. These are flowers. Look, when I take all these cards out, they're nature-ish cards. Now you can see the flowers much better. That's just a plain card. Anyway, they are tuck spots. This is some funky paper I made with metallic green and this, what is this? It's a mesh, silver mesh. I think I put a little, yeah, I did. I spray painted it black and then I put it on here. And this is what it looks like now. It's fringe paper. I just made up that name for it. Let's call it fringy paper. This one has a love charm on it. Fire dancer. Acetate with glitter in it. This flips open. Of course, I had to put Lana Del Rey in there. She's not retro, but she just fits in here. This is some hand-dyed paper. I did not make it, but it looks good in here. It's groovy. Let It Go. This came from Louise's. I believe it's her digital she has. So you have to go check out all the stuff she has over there. This came from the Collage Soup. So it's a pocket right here. But then here is a sunset. Here are some wild strawberry, no, they're raspberries and blackberries on recycled cardboard. Pressed flowers that have not been opened. I believe these are eucalyptus leaves. They're so pretty. Fancy feathers. And a fancy tag I made. Everything free-spirited, positive is in here. These came from Louise's goodies she sent over. This is a funny, this beautiful whimsical girl, free-spirited girl. And these are punch outs. And here she is with her skirt. Then she doesn't have a skirt. And then she doesn't have a body. I don't really know what the deal is with these. But they're pretty cool. Butterfly pocket. This charm is a heart. I put a turtle in here. Because this turtle wanted to be in here. Creativity is seeing things everyone else has seen and thinking what no one else has ever thought. Like, this turtle needs to be in here. Turtles are pretty free-spirited, aren't they? Earth. The playa, even though it's not the playa. Here's some stenciled paper I made. Louise W. Thank you, Louise. This came from a surfing magazine, and I thought it was so dramatic. I put this in there. When the heavens turn the tap on, the swell god is promptly, no, the swell gods promptly turn their tap off. Why? Nonlinear interactions. I should have my magnifying magnifying glass. Non-linear interactions. That's why. What? All right, whatever. It's a surfing magazine, and there's Posca pins on the other side. How cool is that? Incredibly cool. And then these are some feather stickers. I thought there was two. Oh, here's the other one. Yes. Dyed paper. Got some dragonflies on it. A plain card journaling tag that you can decorate. This one has a little blue plastic crystal. This one has a doorway. Oops. And she lives right in here in her artist studio. Did somebody say Burning Man? Well, here it is. Came from a magazine that had information about Burning Man. This is Retro Toys. I believe they're from the 70s. And then this is all about Burning Man. And I washi taped it on. Okay, let's open it. You know, I don't know why this is in here, because this is not 70s related. But that's why it is not a 70s journal. It is a positive vibe journal. Anyway, I'm going to paperclip this in. And then here is, of course, Snoopy and tie-dye. And it opens like this. Maxfield Parrish postcard. '70s book page. This Here's a beautiful waterfall picture. This looks like San Francisco. It could be Haight-Ashbury. I do believe it is. So it tells you all about that. And if you don't know what that is, that was a hot spot for hippies back in the day. This has a heart on it, heart charm, and cool paper. I put her in here. I don't know where I got her, but she reminds me of a boho girl. Crocheted doily up here. She's at a thrift shop looking for treasures. Retro treasures. Here's some paper that I, hold on please. Need to glue this down a little bit. Here's some retro paper that I made. I didn't make it. I made the doodles. Okay, here's some, how do you say these? Adirondack chairs. Here is a picture of a girl that went through the printer. Not the printer, the copy machine. Or was it the printer? I don't know, but she came out very ethereal. So she was supposed to come out that way, apparently. And then this opens. And then here's something I made. Groovy, huh? They're like bubbles or orbs. How was this in here? Was it just hanging out in there? I thought it was in a pocket. Okay, let's go to the next one. Over here. It's a Mandela coloring page. Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Louise W. This was at a thrift store a long time ago. A photography student apparently just gave up on everything and gave her whole folder and all her negatives, her pictures. And so this is these are some negatives. They're basically out in nature and taking pictures. Yeah, just some real basic pictures, nothing too over the top. Here is a picture. I put one of these, or it didn't look like this, but it was a picture of the same school bus that somebody had made. And then put a VW bus on top of it. Here's a picture of that, an angle of that. And then, of course, I put in a coaster of a record. What does it say? It doesn't say anything. Cover and project. I thought it was kind of cute. I put a tree charm right here. Aurora Borealis. More of that stenciled. And then in the very end, back pocket, are some flip-flops that my mom made. She sewed this. She sews all the time. Isn't it beautiful? Flip-flops. Because it's time for the lady on front to go to the beach. So she put on her flip-flops. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Here are a bunch of cool papers, all kinds of different writing papers. All different kinds. Graph paper. Dance as if no one was looking. So these all fit in here pretty well. They fit the theme. All the things I put in here. That's the other side. All right, there it is. It's a nice chunky retro journal. Oh, I gotta pin that on. It came unpinned again. All right, that's it. Thank you for stopping by, and it will be in my Etsy shop. So I'll put all that stuff back, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.